This is the Benchwarmers podcast. Hope you all are safe. Hope you guys are good. Hope everybody in your life is healthy. Hope you're healthy. Got my co-host here and my brother, my dog T. T, tell the people what's up. How you feeling?
What it do, what it do. You know what I'm saying? A little sluggish. Just woke up from a nap. We about to get it in. Shout out Game 7. Let's do it.
Game 7. Listen, if you love the NBA, if you love basketball of any form, you would have definitely enjoyed this Game 7. If you did miss out, if you have the NBA app, go back and rewatch the whole entire game, rewatch the whole series. Brother, this Game 7 was amazing.
One
And
of
we
the
about to
moon.
have one heck of a finals, bro. Because I think, in my opinion, we will get into this. I think this is probably one of, if not the best series that I've ever seen in my lifetime, at least, or that I've saw in my recent here series, stuff like that. And I do believe that we about to be in for a great series within the finals. But before we get into all of that, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications when we do posts. Follow us on all social media accounts. The Benchwarmers Podcast 3. It should be something like that. Around. You just type in the Benchwarmers Podcast, it will be that. Share with your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle. Everybody do that. TJ, let's get straight into this, big dog.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Game 7 happened
Yes, sir.
yesterday on a
Yes, sir.
Saturday.
Yes,
Hmm?
sir.
At
No,
8:30.
yes, sir.
At 8:30, brother.
Sir.
Eastern time. 5:30 for you, I believe, right? Or yeah,
Yeah.
5, 6, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Brother, it was crazy. Game 7
It was a great
was
game.
wild. It was wild. Give me your thoughts on. Let's talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's
Okay.
start with them.
The
You let me
Thunder
know,
first.
how did you feel about the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 7, or at least the whole entire series. You know what I mean? But specifically
Um,
Game 7.
specifically, all right. Specifically, Game 7. I'll say the Thunder. Coming into this game, of course, another slow start. I don't really. I don't really know why they do these slow starts, but I feel like having Shea as your leader and him being like this nonchalant, calm, cool, and collected guy, and they always seem to weather the storm, getting back into the game. But another slow start, which is just digging a hole that you gotta dig or find your way out of. Offensive rebounds kept them in this game in the first half. That was a big thing. Case and Wallace came in very clutch in the first half, giving them second chance points, and that was really their only source of offense in the first half. Shea, man, all I gotta say is that's the MVP right there, back to back. All you haters from game one when you had that bad game, I need y'all to keep that same energy right now because even though he did not get the job done,
You good? Go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
I
Go
do
ahead.
feel that
You heard that too?
yeah, I do.
Okay, you good? Go ahead. You want to head this off? You good? Go ahead.
I'm about to move it and put it like on here. Maybe that's to make a difference. I don't know, but yeah, even though he had that bad game, or I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm not even gonna hold you. What
You
was I
good?
saying?
Bad game. You good? You good? You good? Keep on. Bad
No,
game.
I completely lost my train of thought.
I'm about to say, no, you good? You said that. All right.
No, we should keep that in there though. But Shea, 11-point run to get them back into the game, second quarter. That's MVP stuff right there. Once again, keeping them in the game. Between Shea and Case and Wallace, those are the only two people to me that really came to play. Jared McCain came off the bench, did what Jared McCain normally does. Speaking of Jared McCain, bro, what do you think about him moving on? I was talking to my dad. I think he's gonna have to get out of there. Not gonna hold you because he has not. I don't want to say star player potential because we all see that he can be a starter somewhere, but he also has that star player mentality where it's like I don't really think he knows how to take the back seat. Say it like that. He gets his shots up. The one game,
He
at least
does.
one or two games out of this series, he had the same amount of shots as Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And we're not just, I mean, that's the back-to-back MVP we're talking about right there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
with that being said, I will say he has had to step up because, I mean, who else is going to step Lou Dort or somebody to really get buckets with AJ
Yeah.
Mitchell and data about? But like, where do you see him like moving forward? Because I don't think he I'm not gonna say he doesn't fit, but he likes to shoot that John. and I
I,
don't know if he can fall in line. I'll say it like that.
I honestly, T. I mean, honestly, I never looked at it like that. I see what you're saying,
Yeah,
but I think this may be the best spot for him. Like, I mean, in terms of like, I mean, he's on a contender. That's the first thing. That's always the
yeah.
main thing is winning. And granted, yeah, you want to get your shots up, but I think the way that the Thunder run their offense is that granted Shea can have his, he can get his going, but he draws so much attention. It's the simple fact that since he draws so much attention, them swing passes, especially people they run zone against, or they double in SGA stuff like that.
Yeah.
He gonna get his looks. He's gonna get his shots, and like you said, he's not afraid to shoot the ball at all. So I mean, I personally I would like him to stay right there because I think that they can use him.
I want
Um,
him to stay with you, but it's like you got J Dub coming back, who needs his shot.
honestly, bro, I'm
You
gonna
don't
beat
think
it. I'm
he's
gonna say
still?
this, bro.
You
And I
don't think
know
he's
I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get right back to you. If I'm okay, see, I'm off J Dub, bro. I'm off of
because of
him.
the injuries,
I
injury prone?
cannot. Yeah, I cannot.
Yeah,
It just cannot be like. And again, this happened last year too, a little bit because he was
yeah, it
injured
did.
as well last year. Granted, they won, but this whole year, dog, he has been like injured, literally the
Yeah,
whole year, basically. He
yeah, he
came
has
back last game, but game
inconsistent.
6, and he was off games. Like, bro, you might as well just been off game 6 too and come back game 7. It's
Yeah,
just honestly, I'm using him to go get Giannis. Let you get back to saying what you were saying, but if if I'm the Thunder, I'm getting off J Dub. I really am. I'm giving. These injuries have been crazy the past, couple of years. Granted, they did win the championship, but he was injured a little bit. I
a
think
lot of
actually he was injured during the playoffs last year.
yeah, a lot of it. He's been injured a lot during
Yeah,
these.
and then
I,
this
I,
year,
I wouldn't say a lot. He's been injured when they needed him most. So I'm with you on
yeah,
that.
I'm giving up from Giannis, bro. If it's a way that they can trade him some picks and I'm giving up Lou Dort too. I think
So
that's
what's
a
the package? What's the package? Like who you giving up for Giannis?
J Dub, Lou
JW,
Dort, and for sure some picks, like first round picks. Some picks. You giving it up for that? I think that's enough.
I mean, it could be. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I don't really think anyone wants to do business with the Thunder. Like Sam
No,
Presti
yeah,
be
yeah.
fleecing people, gang. He's the
Yeah, you don't
goat.
want to help them out. Yeah, I get
Like
it.
I don't know. I mean, we see what started this combo was Jared McCain. We see what happened with that. So I
Yeah,
think the league is taking notice and being like, we gonna think twice about every trade we do with them. But I'm not opposed to that trade. Of course, I do think that they will be hated even more if they get Giannis because they'll be that much better.
it'll be 10
But
times better,
if anything, I say like I don't look J Dub's way though. I feel like you got to look Chet's way. Gang, 2 shots. What are we
bro.
talking about,
Oh
Chet?
Lord,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wasn't a fan of him being on third team. Like soon as I seen him and Jalen Durant, and I gave it to Jalen Durant even over Chet, even after like I just didn't really see it with Chet. But it's like now you being a $200 million player and giving me 2 shots in an elimination game is unacceptable, bro. I can't.
yeah,
We can't have that, bro. So not even just him. The rest of the starters. I'm gonna continue to go talking about the Thunder now. Lou Dort 3 points. Isaiah Hardenstein 7 points. And then Chet a whopping 2 points. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna win any type of
yeah,
game like your starters giving you that type of aggression and energy. Especially not at Game 7. Then you got Jalen Williams coming off the bench, giving them really good energy, giving them starter minutes. You got Jared McCain giving them starter minutes, and all of the Caruso. He didn't have that good of a shooting game yesterday, but still did Caruso things, giving them starter minutes. So shout out to Casey Wallace, Shea, and friends for holding it down while the rest of the starters were already in Cancun. I guess I don't know what they was on, bro. What's your take on the Thunder, bro?
I think the Thunder have a bit of a problem, and I think last year they were able to get away with it because I do remember J Dub had a one great game in the playoff semifinals and stuff like that. They were able to pull away. SJ played, pretty good as well, in the finals as well. But I think they had last year. I think they have a problem, and I wrote this down. Um, their offense is so easy to guard. It kind of reminds me so much of James Harden a little bit. Obviously, I believe James Harden is not say way better, but I do believe he is better than SGA. That's just me personally. Obviously, I'm not here to debate that, but I do believe he is better than SGA. But I think the way they play offense or the way they play is the same on the offensive end. It's simple. It's kind of just everybody staring at SGA. SGA sitting at the top of the key. It's a PNR. It's something else. It's not much. It's easy to guard, right? So then it relies on SGA sitting there, getting to the hole. Obviously, he can create stuff like that off the dribble and stuff like that. But it's just their offense is really it's predictable. It's easy. You know something gonna happen. SGA gonna have the ball in his hand. PNR step back. In the midi, foul up fake. It is a foul. But I would say this about SGA though. And I'm not saying I think SGA is great, but SGA is a playoff dropper. Compared to how he plays in regular season, he's is a playoff dropper, bro. And SGA is great. I'm very high on SGA. I really am. But compared to the regular season to the playoffs, it's a totally different game.
It definitely is.
Because that all time efficiency that he plays at, the 50 to 55% that he shoots from the field and stuff like that, it drops down to I think I looked at it. It was like 39 to 45%.
Yeah.
It drops down to that, right? So that all-time great efficiency that
even
people
his
hold
points
him
per
at,
game, even his
bro,
points per
it's
game.
terrible.
It drops from 31 to like 24, I believe. I've seen that stat.
And like his 3-point shot, yeah, exactly. It's crazy. His 3-point shots is crazy, and then he turns the ball over more. And again, that's credit to, just credit to their defense, to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Not Oklahoma. It's credit to San Antonio's defense, sure. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just using this. If you're a great player, bro, figure it out. And SGA, he's not a good in-game adjustment player. He's a great after-game adjustment player.
Yeah.
Right? He can't make adjustments in-game, but after the game, oh, you got him. But no, SGA is definitely a playoff dropper. Definitely a playoff dropper. That all-time efficiency, it's just bad. And then obviously that self-creation that he does in regular season, it goes down. It goes down. And then he's just not a great three-point shooter in the playoffs as well. So yeah, it's they have a problem, and obviously they didn't have J-Dub, and that's also I'm just big on like you need a number 2, bro.
Yeah, no, and that's what I wanted to say too. It's like, of course, they do have that problem, but all eyes are on him. It's like, who's their second op? Chet, he wasn't even looking at the basket. Like, it was kind of crazy yesterday.
But then I would say that goes back. I think that goes back to Coach Mark, man. You gotta drop some plays. You have to find a different way for SJ to score. It can't just be bring the ball up, isolation, PNR. Yes, like you said, that's just easy. So granted, even if you have a number 2 option or not, that's just easy to guard. You can't. You need another. Yes, you need second option, but you need other ways to get your best player in position to score. So granted, it's SGA fault, but it's also that's coaching as well.
I'm with you on that because once again, the only reason they were in that game is because of
literally the only reason.
Not well, he was the only reason too, but I'm saying like offensive rebound rebound was the other only reason that they were in that game. It wasn't set plays or anything. It was like somebody was just chucking up a shot, Case and Wallace coming out of nowhere, getting the offensive rebound, resetting, maybe getting another quick shot. But a lot of their offense was either quick or like pick and roll or ISO, like you said, no like set plays, no adjustments for real. So I'm definitely with you on that.
Do you think I seen this quote? Not quote. I've about seen this thing on Twitter. You think SGA, because of his playoff drops, and I don't want to hear y'all people in the comments talking about, well, he scored 35 game 7. No, bro. We got to talk about the duration of the playoffs.
This is crazy for you to be holding him accountable. I'm not gonna.
No, it is kind of crazy, But even last year too, this is like a reoccurring thing with him being a playoff dropper because again, he is a playoff dropper, bro. That all-time elite efficiency from the field, it goes down. He cannot score in the playoffs as well at that elite level and stuff like that. And again, people they won't sit here and talk about he had 35 in game 7. No, bro, for the duration of play. And this is consecutive years. Because even last year, he didn't have a defining series where it was like, dang, SJ is just crazy. No,
Yeah,
he never had that. Even this year, he didn't have it. Well, he played
yeah.
good against the
I mean, he
Suns.
played okay, but even against the Suns, it wasn't
It
like crazy.
wasn't like
That
it
was more
wasn't
so.
crazy efficiency. So it's
Yeah,
like
that was
he is a playoff
AJ.
dropper. But I was gonna ask you this though: Do you think he's the worst MVP in terms of like con, con, because of the playoff drops and stuff like that? I'm not. I don't think he is, but I'm saying, do you think he is? Because again, I've heard like different common people are saying that because his playoff deficient, like him dropping down in the playoffs and stuff like that. Do you think he's
Hmm.
the worst MVP? Because this is consecutive years now. We have seen this, and he has not
It's
showed up
very
in the
hard to say
playoffs.
that because it's very hard to say that because as bad as he played last year, he still got the job done. So
Well,
it's
now
like
can I ask you this question? Can I
with
ask you
help.
this?
Well,
Not sure. Could it be the help? Because I'm gonna tell you this. That same argument that you use, you're gonna appreciate this. That same argument that people use and say, well, you know, he had help, and all this stuff. They don't say the same. They do the same thing for Jason Tatum. When Jason Tatum he played better in the playoffs and stuff like that every year for whatever. He played better in playoffs than
people just don't
SGA
like
has.
Jason Tatum. No, don't get me started with Jason Tatum. People just don't. They don't like to look at the numbers
And
for
they don't
Tatum.
like no right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't like
But
Jason Tatum.
but you know what they say to you for them? Well, it's a team. It's a team.
Yeah,
The team got to do it, right? So it's like, is he the worst? Is SGA the worst MVP? Because people saying that they put Joel Embiid up there because Joel Embiid really hasn't got it done in the playoffs. No, I don't think it's really Joel. I mean, because of injury stuff like that. But is
I
he?
mean, sure. I'm giving it to Joel Embiid rather than Shea. I don't know if I'm protecting his name or something like that, but it's like
I'm not mad at
I
that.
I don't really think you can call him the worst MVP when he does it back to back. Like that's why I don't really see how this is even the narrative because he did it back to back. Even though
People
he is a
saying that.
playoff dropper, even though he does have like the quote unquote greatest help in the league with the historical team of the Thunder, them being named the dynasty, whatever. I mean, I would definitely still give. I mean, I would say Joel Embiid is a worse MVP just because he didn't reach the pinnacles that Shea has reached like that. And I think that's a
Yeah.
fair argument. With injuries or without injuries, even that year that he was an MVP, he didn't really get the job done. Even when he was healthy, didn't really get the job done. Didn't get far. So I don't know. I'm not jacking that worst MVP thing. I think there have been worse MVPs than Shea, but yeah, no, I'm not jacking that. I'm not jacking that
No, I
because I
get it.
feel like we had that same argument with Jokic. It's like whenever they're eliminated or whenever they have a bad game, it's like, are they who we thought they were? And it's like, nah, they just had a bad stretch. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
but
like
yeah, you're right. But I mean,
because
I'm
soon as
only
Jokic
saying of
lost this
SJ.
year, people was on him.
Yeah, sure. I just think it's different with SGA. Just simply because, again, man, like this is consecutive years where, like, brother, you have not came up with like an all time playoff performance, right? Or just in general, all throughout the playoffs. Last year you didn't do it. The year before that you didn't do it. It's like something has to happen eventually. And again, it's hard for me because I truly do believe when he's on his game, like when he's really on his game, where I got him. I think I know I would stand on that. Like I believe he is the top five top, and I truly believe that. But it's just I can understand somebody saying just chill out because in the playoffs you're not showing up. Like you got the job done, yes, but performance wise has not got it done. Where it's not like, dang, think about all the greats and all of the people that we can put in our top five, top 10 of anything. We can sit there and be like, dang, nah, at least for two playoff series or throughout the whole entire playoffs, he's like, dang, no, they went crazy. Like in the
Yeah.
playoffs when it mattered most throughout the whole entire thing. SJ
No,
just hasn't done that. Now, granted,
that's
obviously he has a long career ahead of him, but I'm just
yeah.
saying.
That's no, that's
It's
a
just
fair argument. I feel like they got this far because their team played like good, even like weathering the storm, even with diversity of injuries and everything. Their team
yeah,
just kept a level head and played good. Not really him excelling his game and just getting him over that
yeah.
hump by himself. So I definitely I can't even argue against that for because you are right. The numbers don't lie. So
But I would say this. I looked at that man. This dude Chet, bro. I don't know. Was that two
He's not
field?
losing.
He
Yeah,
shot two times, bro.
yeah, bro. At the end of the day, Shea needs some help, and that's for Chet to
Yeah.
be my second half of the big three that's on the floor, and you're not giving me over 5 points game. You're not even shooting up. He's not looking at the basket. Like that's my biggest thing. It's like we're at 2 shots for sure. Whatever. Maybe you didn't. I don't really get that either. But
That dunk, he got dunked on by Wemby.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
got
that
dunked on
messed him
by
up.
Wemby. He just really hasn't been playing with that much confidence that this whole series. I don't really believe that's all goes back to me saying like he's not really a third team player. I think more so because J Dub was out, he had to kind of step up more and just got the ball during the regular season. That's why he was third team. But hey, who am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about they got to look at J Dub. Of course, they do got to look at. I say they got to look into his injuries and everything, see if it's worth keeping him because they are giving him. He just signed a contract last year as well, getting paid, ain't it?
Yeah.
$200 million as well. So it's like for all these $200 million players to not be playing like $200 million players, something's got to give at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Um,
I agree.
I'm not gonna say J Dub isn't playing like a $200. Chet, I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
him
Chet is
because
not
J
either.
Dub he's just getting injured. He can't really do nothing about that, especially hamstring. That's a dangerous. We see Luka out every other game because of that for real. So that's a dangerous injury to have. Chet, gang, you're 100% healthy. But it's the Wemby effect, bro. It got to be the Wemby effect.
No, it's
Speaking of
definitely
Wemby,
that boy
speaking of
is scared of
Wemby,
Wemby. Chet is
speaking
scared
of
of
Wemby,
Wemby.
man, that's
He
Chet
ain't
is
had boy.
insane.
That's crazy. He
This is
dunked on him and that was it.
yes, sir, man. Let's go to the Spurs. Funeral's over. Let's talk about the winners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Starting off, we might as well start off with Wemby. Shout out Wemby. Great overall game. I'll give him. We're gonna start good first. You know what I'm saying? 22 or 15 shots, great efficiency. He really does play like a team player. I was talking to my dad yesterday. Even like you could see when he got the Finals MVP, he he really wasn't even trying to take it for real. Like he really just want to win with his guys rather than like individual success. He just wants to win, and that's something you don't really see that often. It's kind of how you know he's with if he's not injury prone, he's gonna be, or if he's not injured throughout his career. He's very injury prone, but if he's not injured throughout his career, he's gonna be a great for sure. Shoot, I say this first quarter they set the tone, bro. They came out and they did this every game this series, which is kind of like crazy.
Every game.
They set the tone, came out aggressive defensively, and Wemby first play of the game went right at him, shoulder right to the cup, got a little easy lay. Another thing I will say about Wemby though, he has to get. We said this last pod, but he has to get 1 to 2 moves, bro. The game could be so simple for him, bro, because he has such an advantage, but he doesn't use it. Like when he has a smaller big on him, shoot right over him. We got a big his size on him, go right around him because they can't like compete with you because he's too mobile. He just doesn't. I
I
think
need this dude to get in the lab with Dirk Nowitzki. Oh my gosh. Can
yeah,
you
that would be
imagine?
scary. That would be scary.
Boy,
That little Dirk fade at 7'5", that's
that
crazy.
face
Like,
up game that Dirk can
yeah,
teach him, bro.
yeah.
And
No, he
especially
definitely,
young Dirk.
yeah,
Bro, what? Crazy.
definitely gonna be in the gym. Yeah, for him, bro, it's scary because I'm telling you, like, this is the worst we're gonna see him in a minute, and
The
that's scary
worst.
because he just took the youngest team in NBA history to the finals. So
Yeah.
it's like, bro, people. My dad said I was too early in the, you know what I'm saying, GOAT conversations. I'm like, bro, who else
No.
was really doing this? Who else was doing this though?
No.
Like third year, it's barely his third year, bro. It's like second and a half. He was out last year with a blood clot. Like he he just like that, bro. But D Fox, your boy, I
Showed
feel like
up. He showed up.
in the first half though he was very inconsistent in my opinion. It was a
Yeah.
lot of dumb stuff going on, turnovers. He was playing with pace, and then it was sometimes he was looking like Stephon Castle playing without pace. But
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, if they don't have him, they don't win this game. Keep it a
No,
buck.
they don't.
30 and everything down the stretch, they really needed it. So shout out to him finally, getting out of that poverty situation of the Kings, but blow up that whole franchise. I ain't gonna hold you. Speaking of the Kings,
Please.
just throw him in the Pacific game. Like
I'm sick of that
I'm
franchise,
sick of
bro.
that franchise. So shout out to De'Aaron Fox. You feel me? Coming back from the dead, getting out of that situation and getting to the chip. Stephon Castle, the man, he, it's, yeah, it's just hard with him because it's like he gives you so much, but at the same time, that the turnovers game is just like
Bro,
he
that
didn't
kills them
have,
so bad.
yeah, he didn't have like that crazy of a game, but down the stretch, like it was in the fourth quarter. I believe it was one time De'Aaron Fox was not on the floor. Why? I don't know. It was about 3-4 minutes left, and
I know
he
exactly
threw
what you're
a
talking
turnover.
about.
Yeah, he threw a turnover, and it's like, why is De'Aaron Fox not in the game at this point, or why isn't someone else handling the ball that will take care of the ball at this point of the game? So he just scares me down the stretch when he has the ball, or whenever, honestly, he has the ball sometimes, because it's just like you just don't know with him being a turnover machine. But his upside is so good because down the
Great.
stretch, he also he turned the ball over, but after that he did get an offensive rebound to extend their lead down the stretch, an important bucket. So him and Dylan Harper are going to be key pieces for them moving forward. Dylan Harper came in, we all seen that step back three, hit on Shea, big shot.
Yeah.
Just good minutes all around defensively as well. What you got? Oh wait, Champagne. I gotta talk about Champagne. You might be MVP of this game. I ain't gonna hold. They don't have him. He's hitting big shots down the stretch every time the Thunder was coming down.
Yeah.
Kind of in a run towards him. So he had 20 off of 6 for 10 shooting from 3. So shout out to.
Bro, he low key scared me this series though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, he was shooting terribly. That's what I'm saying. He came in.
Dog,
Yeah,
that.
he was shooting
I think it was
terribly.
game. Was it game 6 or game
But
5? I
he,
believe.
he kept shooting though. Like
Yeah,
that,
he
I
did.
give
He said,
respect
shoot
to
or
him.
shoot, shoot or
Kept
shoot.
shooting, yeah, he kept shooting, and he doesn't have this game if he stopped shooting because he's
Yeah,
shooting terribly early in the series. So, no, I'm totally with you though. He was definitely trolling
he
in
was
the series
trolling
for sure.
terribly. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
Trolled. Yeah.
But no, I think this has been. I think this was a master class by Coach Mitch Johnson. I love this dude, man. I listen.
Hey,
You know,
I said he could have won Coach of the Year
T. Listen, you
over
know I'm big on
my
coaches,
Joe
bro.
Mazzulla. Trust, I said
Dog,
they could have gave it to him.
you know I'm big on coaches. You know I love offensive, defensive sets and
Yeah,
X's and O's. You know I am an X and O's guys, bro. Dude, Coach Miss Johnson is amazing. He's my favorite coach. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I may be going whatever because recency bias or I'm off a high. No, I believe he's the best coach in the league. I don't care what
me
anybody
too.
says.
I ain't gonna lie, I do
I
too.
really believe that. No,
Oh
the way he
wait. With that being said, though, only thing I don't like about him sometimes is just his subs. That's the only thing I don't like about him sometimes, because it was
yeah,
one
I
time
can see that.
yesterday Wemby had 5 fouls, I believe, and he put him in with like 6 minutes left. I would have gave it maybe 1.5 more minute. You feel me? Wemby
No,
was
I see it.
smart
I
enough
get
to
it.
not
Yeah.
foul, but
No, you're
I,
right. Yeah, I see that.
sometimes I just don't like his subs. But my bad. Continue.
No, you're good. I agree. I was gonna say I just love how he does motivate his guys, and I guess what you're saying that goes to trust. I love how he trusts
Yeah,
his
for
guys as
sure.
well. The defensive sets that he ran against SGA this series has been amazing. The
Mhm.
double in game 1, then backing off of him in game 2, I believe, then going
Yeah.
into a little bit of a zone, and then his offense adjustments when the Thunder went to zone against them. I think it was I forgot what game it was, but they went against his zone. They were in the zone, or they had went against his zone. The Thunder did his zone against them,
Hmm.
and how they were able to basically manage that and get around that. The offensive adjustments that he did make was amazing. It
Yep.
was just a complete coaching masterclass, and I love his intensity on the sideline. I think that's amazing as well. I think when your players see you being intense and you being, you know, happy and glad, and obviously him getting on Carter Bryant was amazing as well. Like toughening them up, and also loving them, saying, "Bro, we got you, but you got to be
Yeah.
better as well." I think that
Yeah.
was amazing as well. I think that was great. Um, I think I'm gonna tell you this. I think the 3 guard lineup, but not Vasil. 3 guard Vasil played great by the way, but 3 guard lineup with Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, it's weird. Like me, recent pause, I was like, man, you got to get off D Fox. But I seen obviously you need D Fox, not even for scoring, but you need him just to basically calm everything down because when
Yeah,
he
for
did get in the
sure.
game,
That
the
maturity.
turnovers less and everything
Yeah.
like that because Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper they were turning the ball over because obviously just you know dumbheaded mistakes, being young, stuff
They're
like
just
that.
young. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a proposal out to you, T. What if the Spurs had Kyrie instead of De'Aaron Fox? Because think about it. Think about this. Everything they want De'Aaron Fox to be, Kyrie can do that. They want De'Aaron Fox to be the off the dribble shooter. They want him to be the
They're
scoring. And
championship
again, he
team.
can do that, but
They're
they want him
championship
to be a
team.
consistent shooter and stuff like that within the fourth quarter and everything like that. Just space off the floor. But let's be
They're
real.
championship
He,
team.
huh?
They're a championship team. Let me just stop you right there. If they
Oh,
have Kyrie, they're a championship team. Like, what are we talking about?
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Everything they want De'Aaron Fox to do,
Kyrie can do better.
Kyrie can do 10 times better.
So yeah, no, I'm not. There's no debate there. I don't know what what the debate is about.
I
They
would
would.
love. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, money and this stuff,
They're going
whatever
back
that
to
is.
back. What are you talking about?
But if it would, can you imagine Kyrie on this team, bro?
Back to back with Wemby and Dylan Harper
Bro,
and Stephon Castle. And no, I'm not. No, I don't want to imagine that. That's scary for the league. That's crazy. Like,
that'd be crazy.
wow. Nah, you're right. That's all I can say about that. You're right because
That'd be wild.
literally everything he could do, and Kyrie has that championship experience as well. So that's
Bro,
just
what?
like
Nah, it's probably never gonna happen. But if it did happen, bro,
yeah,
that'd be crazy. But
yeah.
back to the Spurs. I think this is gonna be great for the future. I'm excited to see this team in the future. I am, but I have one gripe with Wemby, and I'm not. And before I ain't trying to sound we whatever. How'd you feel about him crying at the end of winning this game 7?
As he said um earlier this year, like he's somebody that's not afraid to show his emotions. So it's like, bro, I loved it. Um, Once again, this is his basically second year in the league. Like who else has done their third year in the league, led their team, the youngest team at that to the finals? Yeah, I'm crying because that they really weren't supposed to be here. Like this is a team last year we was like, oh yeah, they're gonna be good. We did not. No one had them being finals good until we seen them playing. Until he dropped that 40 first game of the season, and we're like, oh my goodness, he's different. He's not the same Wemby that we saw last. So I think it's good. He cares about winning. So yeah, it's good for the league. Like
I'm a little, I'm a little iffy.
you
I'm a
think
little iffy.
he's satisfied? I don't think he's satisfied. Like just because he
Yeah, because again, I don't know Wemby person. I don't know him, but it came off for me as like, oh my God, we won it, we won. I'm satisfied. And again, and I want to say this. I want to say this because I'm trying to get canceled. There's nothing wrong with crying. If you are a man, there's nothing wrong with crying. I want to say that today, forever, and in life. If you are if you are a man and you have emotions, let it out. It's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna say it again because I don't want to get canceled. I don't want nobody to get on me. It's nothing wrong with that. Cry, let it out. Show your emotions. There's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is that don't be satisfied, Wimby.
I don't think he is
Don't be
though.
satisfied.
Bro, he just beat the defending champs.
No,
You
so
not
it's no,
one.
it's a great accomplishment, but the way that they were celebrating, it came off as like,
They're
I
the
T T
youngest
T T.
team.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Take away. I'm a, and be real with me. Act like this was not games. I want you to act like, and I know it's hard, but go. I want you to
You're
turn like
taking
the
away the importance of the game. No, no,
No,
no, no.
turn no TT. No, hear me out. Hear me. No, hear me out. Turn like the context off and act like you didn't know nothing. And act like you was just walking into a room and you seen a whole bunch of dudes crying on a basketball court hugging and stuff like that. What would you have thought?
I mean, they probably just won a championship, but
Okay, my
they
point
did.
exactly. That's all I'm
They
saying.
did. They won a Western Conference championship. What you talking about? It's a Western Conference Finals game. They're going to
Brother.
the finals to finally compete for something that they did not think. Once again, that they did not even think
All I'm
fathom
saying is because
we
listen,
will be a
if
part
they
of this beginning of this
if they
year.
lose, listen, if they lose this finals, that's gonna be a terrible clip. That's not gonna age well for me
I
at
don't
least.
think so, bro.
Because
You beat
listen,
the defending
depending
champ.
on how they lose, T, It's gonna just show me that you were like just
But
satisfied.
game,
We're
look at
just getting to
how
the
they
second final.
won. Look at what they won against though. Look at that whole series.
Sure, it was a great series.
They didn't just win against the Thunder game. They won against the NBA, the league, the refs. They won against a lot. Like Tony Brothers should be in a jail cell right now. That's another thing I wanted to say, bro. Tony Brothers, you got it coming, gang. You got it coming. I'm not messing with you, bro. It's always something with you, gang. It's always
No,
something.
give
That
me
game 5, we didn't cover it, but that game 5, mud, or was it game
6, I think.
Yeah, game 5, 4 or 5. I don't know, bro. One of the most important games you were selling, gang. You were selling the miss challenge, you know what I'm saying. Wemby rolling the ball off chest foot. You know what I'm saying.
Dude, I'm gonna say this hot take because this is gonna be a hot take, bro. I don't care what nobody say, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say. LeBron, Jordan, Wemby,
and Luke Cornett. Shout out to Luke Cornett for that block. My bad. You said Brian, and I.
That is crazy.
Shout out to Luke Cornett though. Looked like Brown last night. Keep going. My bad.
LeBron, Jordan, Wemby. Those 3 names will be the best / greatest players, whatever you want to say, to ever play the game of basketball.
Okay.
Those 3 names.
If you think I'm about to sit here and oppose,
and honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now. If Wemby wins this championship this year, I'm going out on the limb and I'm saying he's the third greatest player of all time. I don't care. I do not care.
Was you hold on? Did I not bring this up to you?
No.
Yeah, we did, bro. We had a debate about this, bro. I swear I brought this up to you before on this. I didn't bring this up to you, bro.
No, it wasn't me. Because I would agree with you. It wouldn't have been a debate.
Yeah, you're right. If you would have agreed with me, maybe it wasn't you. Because I was definitely arguing, so maybe it wasn't you. But no, definitely, I'm with you, bro. I've been saying, like, if he wins this, because you got to look at it. Like, bro, he going to look at Jordan and be like, gang, what took you so long to get to the championship, gang?
He going to look at Bron the same way.
I did it with with my young bulls. People that's my age and younger.
Bro.
Damn, what took you so long to get there, gang? Like, you could say you didn't have this, that, the third. Neither did I.
Bro.
It's my first time here.
If Wemby wins this championship, bro, he's the 3rd best player of all time. I do not care. I don't want to hear nothing.
Okay.
No, I don't care.
No. I thought we meant he was on like the trajectory, you know?
No. He is that good.
All he needs is one.
Brother, can I tell you something? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad we saying that. I'm glad that you're saying this right now. Brother, do you know that they crowned Jordan the best player that they have ever seen in '89? Before he won a championship.
Gang. Jordan was like prototype 1 of the modern NBA players. So like he was doing crazy stuff back then.
And Wemby is what, T?
So, you're right.
And Wemby is literally prototype 1 of a player we never ever seen before.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. We could put him top 5.
No, he's top 3.
It's just, bro, like I don't know.
Wemby is giving Kareem, man. What
if he ends up like tarnishing his legacy? You know,
Kareem is not even in my top 5, anyways. But that's a different conversation.
Yeah, that's a different conversation. We gonna think about that one. That's done, hardly. But I just threw me off. What was we saying?
Kareem was not my top 5.
What was you saying, bro? So you would have Wemby over Kareem?
Yeah, all day.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
All day. T, you're listen. This is what you're doing.
No,
you're looking. I'm gonna tell you, you're looking at the whole like career, and he played X amount. That's great. I'm not saying it's not great. I'm saying that's not great.
He has a second.
I'm with you. But my question is, why is our logic and how we look at and how we view things not consistent? When niggas seen Jordan in '89, they called him the best player they've ever seen.
Yeah, that's 5 years after he got drafted. Let's give him some time. Let's give Wemby some time. No, I'm saying
it's been 3 years and he already goes to the championship.
Let's give him 5. Let's give him 5. That's what I'm saying, bro.
If he listen, and he already top 3.
Look. From what if he doesn't get better from here? What if miraculously, he just
Do you know
doesn't get
how
better?
good he is now?
Yeah, but there's still young bulls still getting better, and it's not like he's invincible
No,
or something. People are still going at him. That's why it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
I just
bro. No,
jumping the gun, dude. I just I don't get
no,
what you're
bro.
saying.
No,
So it's have to agree to disagree. I
no,
can't put him over someone's whole career just because. Now, granted, if he does the same thing next year, okay, for sure. It's kind of like
no,
the Shea
bro.
thing. It's kind of I have to say it
No,
true who I am. It's the Shea thing, where it's
no,
like,
bro.
all right, bet, if
I
he
just
get that
think.
back to
Do
back
you
and back
see?
to back,
Do
but
you know? Then again, I just think we're not consistent because again, back then they crowned Jordan as the best player ever in '89.
hold on. I'm not them back then. I hope you know this. I wasn't
All
saying
right,
this.
or sure. I'm talking. Let me talk to the old heads then.
I'm not
All I'm
saying
saying is that they crowned Jordan as the GOAT in '89.
for
Why is
sure.
that same logic not consistent when Jordan didn't do anything besides win scoring
That's what I'm
championships
saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's
around
like,
that
yeah,
year?
we
He
give
still
Wimby
had
like
Magic League,
just
Kareem,
give
all
Wimby
that.
one more year is all I ask. Just give us some more time is all I ask. I'm not saying he's not top 10 if he wins this finals this year. I'm not saying he's not top 10. I think we could throw him in there, bro. He's gonna yes, because he's on the trajectory to being in the top 5, top 3. But
You
I,
top three.
I mean, like you look at his accomplishments now. He's once again the youngest in it, or brought the youngest team to the finals, defense player of the year, MVP candidate, first team All NBA. It's like, bro, if he get that defense player of the year next year, MVP and first team game, that's a clean sweep. Like, well, of course,
He's
I don't
gonna
have
win
to.
the next year for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like then it's undebatable at that point. But right now, saying he's better than Kareem game, come on, bro. What are
Yeah,
we?
I ain't going that far.
I can't. Nah, I can't jump on that bandwagon.
Now, is Kareem careers better? Sure, but as a player,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. But right now,
like if you want to go like based off
but it,
career and obviously he got
but
championship,
we,
sure, okay. But if we're just talking about
but
simply,
even as a player, I feel like Kareem was more mature. Why? Because he had that go-to shot. What was I just talking about with Wimby? He's almost too skilled to where he doesn't know what shot to shoot all the time.
articulate, can I ask you a question?
He has so many. His
Can I
bag
ask you a
is so
question?
deep at 7'5".
Can I ask you a question? If you was starting a team, you was a GM, who you picking first? You have the first pick, Wimby or Kareem?
I mean, bro, I'm picking Wimby, but that doesn't that doesn't mean that's off of potential as well. So it's like
Yes, I hear you. It's potential, but it's not really potential because we seeing it right now.
yeah, it's like we do see it, but he's gonna continue to get better. So it's like right now, I feel like it's just an early stage.
See, you know what? Can I give you an analogy? It's like you chilling with homegirl, and then you know what homegirl, you seeing the potential, but she's showing you everything she is right now. She telling you that she can cook meals, she can do that for you, and brother, she giving you home cooked meals every single day and stuff like that, and you sitting there talking about, yeah, but that's just the potential, like that could change, it could change in a year or two, brother. She been doing it for the past 5-6 months for you.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, like then you got the consistency, the longevity, you know what I'm saying? Maybe another homegirl who throughout her career has been doing this and is number 2 in the all-time scoring list
Oh
because
my
this is
lord.
what they've been doing. So you got
Mm.
one that's solidified and one that's off of potential. Right now, I'm going with certain. With certain, this homegirl that's been doing it
I
for all these
I just
years.
I just think Wimby's defensive impact is just so much
It
more
is.
like,
It is.
and granted, yes, he does have offensive deficiencies. Sure, I'm not mad at that, but I just think his defensive impact is so great, and the fact that when his shot is going and he's aggressive, and I would think that would be the only one of the only,
And
obviously besides getting
that's
another shot.
another thing. I just feel like his game has growing to do. It's some maturity to where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no, he's one of them ones for sure. And I feel like he just hasn't crossed that line yet because of his offensive deficiencies. Like, of course, those make up on the defensive end, him being defensive player of the year, of course. But I just feel like he got some growing to do before I say he's better than the number 2 all time scorer. That's all. Am I a bad guy for that? Call me Thanos. I'll be the villain because
It's something.
I don't care because
You sure it's something.
once again I'm with you. I said if he, bro, he's definitely gonna be in the GOAT debates now. I'm not. if he
He is in the
wins,
GOAT debate.
he better be in the GOAT.
If he wins, if he wins.
He better, yeah. If he wins, he better be in the GOAT debate because this is, like I said, second and a half year. He's already winning. So what else? What do we expect from the rest of the years? You know what I'm saying, but
I'm with you.
down the line, they're gonna be a scary team, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
They got a lot of good, hard decisions to make. I'll say that as far as moving players and everything. So they're gonna be very good down the stretch. Looking at the finals, who you got though? Let's look at the finals. Got that on Wednesday. You got New York or Spurs. Let's just go game one. Game one, and then
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll go.
It's in New York, right?
No. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go predictions for like what game you got. You know what I'm saying? Whoever winning in, but we're gonna go game one right now. What you got?
The game, because I don't know.
Game one in San Antonio.
Ooh, I got San Antonio taking game one. I think, I think as great as the Knicks have been playing, I think they are. I think what 11-game win streak, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think this week off I mean, it's great resting wise. You know, you can catch up on being hurt or injury stuff like that. You can get your rest and stuff like that. But I also think it can also hurt you, especially when when you're in rhythm and they've been shooting the ball well, and they have been up and down throughout the year, and this is kind of bad. It's good because like, oh my god, we got the series done to cover our business and stuff like that. But then it's like you're off a whole week and half. It's like, dang, your rhythm is off. So it's like projecting that their rhythm is off.
I think I'm with you on that.
I'm gonna take I definitely I think I'm not gonna say definite, but I think the Spurs can win game one just based off that. I think it's still gonna be a great competitive game. I don't think it's gonna be nothing crazy, but I just think that rust that they're gonna have is kind of bad. It's the same thing that happened in 2001. Obviously, two different teams, but 2001 with the Lakers versus the 76ers, the Lakers, they took care of business. They were off that week and a half, and that's when that game one. AI hit that game winner, or not say game winner, but they hit that shot over. Tyronn Lue stepped over and stuff like that. They won that game because basically they've been off a week. You know what I mean? They were rusty. Yeah. They were rusty, stuff like that. And you saw they got it was a gentleman's sweep after that. They got their rhythm and they took, you know what I'm saying? That was it.
Yeah.
Obviously Shaq was amazing in that series, but I just think, back to the Knicks Spurs, I just think it's gonna be that. But I say this. I don't know who I got winning right now. I'm still trying to figure it out. I have this series going 7 as well, T. I do.
I'm not mad at that.
It's gonna be a great series.
I'm mad at that.
You think?
The reason I'm not mad at that is to piggyback off of your point there. Even more recency. New York. If you look at that game one versus Cleveland, they were clearly rusty. They were down by 22 points and just miraculously made that comeback. And they were shooting terribly. So yeah, as you said, they're gonna be out of rhythm. I feel they're gonna be out of momentum and everything going into this game one. So I got San Antonio game one as well as the fact that San Antonio, I feel, as I've been saying, kind of just came out of more of a championship round than New York as far as level of competition. Going against the Thunder, who are the defending champs, versus New York going against Cleveland, who's been wannabes since LeBron has left. All right, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. Man,
yeah, you had to.
Shout out New York, man. But shoot, yeah, I definitely think San Antonio, as you said, they were just crying after the game. So it's like it's a much different feeling beating the defending champs, and I feel like it's a much different confidence boost. With who they just beat going into the finals, saying, "Oh yeah, we just kind of beat harder guys than y'all. What makes y'all so special?" And as well as the fact that if they continue to come out aggressive, like they've been doing these past couple of games, or the whole series, I'm talking about the past couple of games, the whole series versus the Thunder, I feel like they can punch them in the mouth and just maintain the lead from there. Hopefully, not blow a 22-point lead like some niggas we know. But yeah, that's what I got for them. What you so you ain't got nothing for me? No prediction as far as who you got winning?
I don't know who's gonna win, bro. I'm gonna say this. In the beginning, this series is gonna be closer than people think. and I think a lot of people, and I was on the side who said, whoever come out the West gonna win the championship and stuff like that. But then I started sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. The Knicks have been balling, and granted, yes, they might have played lesser teams compared to the Spurs and the Shore
No,
or
they're
whatever the case
playing
may be.
sports ball though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they've been balling, bro. Like
yeah.
they have been hooping. Jalen Brunson, the head of the snake, doing what he got to do. And believe it or not, T, these these teams are very much similar in terms of they have guys who are can be 3-and-D guys, but mainly just defensive oriented guys and stuff like that who can knock down shots. I would say that. I won't say 3-and-D because I think it's more of just defensive oriented guys
No,
that
yeah,
can
they
make
can all
shots.
guard. I'm
Yeah,
with you on
exactly.
that.
So
They
it's
can all
like
guard.
it's going between Mikhail, Josh, OG, and Cat is a solid, good defender. He ain't Wimby good, but he good. And then you got Wimby, then you got you know
Steph,
Vassell, Steph
yeah,
Castle, Dylan. Like what I mean? It's much more like equal than what
evenly
people are making it
matched. Yeah,
seem.
it's definitely evenly matched. I'm with you on that.
So that's why I said whoever I don't know who. Honestly, I'm now thinking about it. I will probably lean more Knicks, maybe.
What are
I
they
think the
gonna do
only
with Wemby? That's my question to
what
you.
they're gonna do with Wimby.
That's the only thing I can't figure out because they are evenly matched until it comes to Victor Wembanyama. To me, it's like you can have Cat out there.
Well, I would say this, and I'm not really high on Cat, but I think Cat can actually not. You can't stop Wimby. Let me make that clear. You're not gonna stop him, but I think he can do a better job at guarding than you know than Chet or Isaiah Hartenstein can.
Mm,
Because if
mm,
you think about it, if you realistically speaking, think about it, like Cat is a mixture between those two players in terms of and when I say that he's lengthy like a Chet, but he's also on the bigger side and what I mean, weighs more like an Isaiah, and he can be physical like an Isaiah Hartenstein. So it's like because of that, I
yeah,
think he can. Now, obviously, he is gonna be difficult. It ain't gonna be easy. And I still think Wimby gonna get his, but I think he
yeah,
can make it difficult for him for sure.
yeah.
But
Nah,
I think my main thing is this though. I want to know how Jalen Brunson's gonna be able to deal with this pressure.
yeah,
Because
because
again, obviously on the opposite side, because he's not that great of a defender either.
yeah, they're
So it's
probably
like
gonna attack
it's
him.
going to be pretty hard for Jalen Brunson as well. I think Jalen Brunson still will get his numbers, but I think if it's going to be one reason why they don't win, it will be because of Jalen Brunson. So it's a weird thing. They're going to win because of Jalen Brunson, but they can also lose the series because of
Yeah,
him.
I see. I mean, of course, Jalen Brunson's offense can carry the load, but his defense is they're gonna attack that for sure because he's a 6 foot guard. Everybody else is taller than him. They love attacking the paint. It's gonna be hard for him this series for sure. That's evident. Um, yeah, nah, that's a good take right there.
It's gonna be a great series. But I mean, ask this bit last thing. How you feel about what Becky Hammond said? Remember a few years ago, she said that basically, you can't win with a small guard. Now, granted, he hasn't gotten the job done yet,
I seen
but he
that.
has gotten to the finals. Like, how do you feel about her just saying that, or basically, you know, him kind of in a sense getting a job done, but still not. It's not job done, not yet, but close to it at least.
Because when I first seen it, I was like, bro, what is she talking about? Like, this is the dumbest take ever. But then you think about it and exactly what we just said. For 7 games, if you have guards that are slashing guards, going at a smaller defender,
Mhm.
I can definitely see what she means by that. So, I mean, just simply off of that take right there, I see her point. But to say
Yeah,
you can't win, I I would feel like you definitely would have to have an exceptional guard in order to do so. And I feel like there have been exceptional guards that are smaller that have won. Steph, but he is the greatest shooter of all time.
yeah,
Um, Isaiah Thomas, another one, but he is one of the greatest point guards of all time. So you do have to be an exceptional and generational kind of either scorer or you have to have some type of specialty in order
yeah.
to do so. But I mean, Jalen Brunson is a generational scorer in my opinion. So I don't know. But then you look at guards like Allen Iverson and stuff, like you can't really get the job done. It's kind of like Jalen Brunson's alley. You feel me? As far as being a scoring guard and still being little.
I think if this was the team to get it done for him, this is it. Like AI didn't have the team around him.
Yeah, for sure. Especially
like
wording wise, like this team.
Context is context to everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's hard, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got my prediction. I got Knicks in 7. I think Knicks can put it. Yeah, and honestly, bro, this is going. New York is gonna be going crazy.
Dude, New
But
York's
I got
gonna the whole world. That's gonna be like the real start of World War III right there,
no,
bro.
for real. I got Knicks in 7.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean, it could go either way. So like, I'm not. Don't. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, bro.
Spurs and 6. I genuinely just. We're gonna see how this game 1 go. I just don't think they could do anything with Wemby. I just don't really think they have anything to stop Wemby. And as long as Wemby is playing aggressive, then they'll have a chance to win for sure. But yeah, I just don't think they. And as far as like Jalen Brunson attacking the basket, once again, it really depends on how this game 1 goes. Like as far as adjustments and everything. Because if Wemby isn't on Cat when they're trying to like pick and pop and get him out of the paint, so Jalen can attack more. If they have him on like Josh Hart or just roam in the paint or something like that, I feel like the game's definitely gonna be harder for everybody. So it all depends.
Mike Brown, you better get in your bag, boy.
Better get in that Warriors bag, boy.
Mike Brown, you better get in your bag because
that's
gonna be another reason why they lose. Because Mitch
but he
Johnson,
makes adjustments though. I'll give it to him. He made adjustments last
He needs to make more offensive adjustments.
He did, and we see what happened in that game 4. That's exactly why that happened in that game.
He was Batiste, like you said. Context means everything. You throw against the Cavs, brothers. Come on.
Hey,
we can make adjustment against them niggas. I'm just
saying. But I mean, they won by like 40. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's that was just because the Cavs that bad. Anyways, because
they made adjustments. Like Cat was on that wing, really reading the floor. That third, passing it to them Johns, layup. Like you know, they up by 40. Hey, shout out New York one more time.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it here. It's about to be a crazy finals, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Hopefully, we can try to get there after every single game. It's gonna be pretty hard, but we gonna try. We might have some guests in between as well.
Push for it.
Yeah, man. We're gonna push for it. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to get some. Probably might get some guests on.
No,
probably
definitely can, gang.
Stop. No, we definitely can for sure.
It's days in between. We can.
No. It's one game in between. It's one day in between each. No, you're right. We can for sure. We can. No, we can.
I say it's definitely days in
between. Is one day in between each. Is one day in between the first and second game.
Yeah, it is.
And then
we'll get it done by Friday. We'll get it done by Friday, bro.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be good. Yeah. We're gonna be more consistent for y'all for sure. It's really on me. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. But that's what we're gonna do. But appreciate y'all for watching, man. It's about to be a crazy finals, man. Y'all tap in again, subscribe, like, comment, everything under the sun. Share with your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, everybody. Do what you got to do. Help some young brothers out. Follow us on all the social media accounts. Do what y'all got to do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, this pod. Hey, man. Thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You already know what I'm about to say. Come on, man. Don't do it. You bet not ever do it. It's terrible. It's not good for you. It affects your life, other people's lives. Just don't do it. Just don't drink and drive. It's not that hard. Just don't do it. I don't get it. People just don't. Get an Uber. Call an Uber. Go with some friends. Make them be the DD, the designated driver. And you'll be good. All right? Peace and love. God bless you. Salam alaikum. Peace be with you. Whatever you believe in. We love you. Peace.